Hello and welcome to the Quantum Bliss. I am Dr. Acelina Barros, and right now I'm about to share deep insights that will help you harmonize your frequency and access a state of bliss. So take a very deep breath, full of awareness and focus right here, right now, wherever you are. Silence to listen. Today is the day 12 of the 9-month project, along with Mother Mary. What is the effort that I have been making daily to get closer to God? Have I been devoting enough time to this? Has cultivating a relationship to God been my priority? As Father Luis Erlin says in a quote in his book, 9 Months with Mary, God speaks to the heart of those who are silent to listen to Him. True prayer is more listening than speaking. I confess that silencing is not my specialty, at least not yet. I have been doing my best to learn. I have been working on this for a few years now, but I'm aware that there is still a lot to improve. Silence is not always comfortable, especially because we are used to such a busy and noisy life. The emptiness of silence becomes so empty that it bothers us. We immediately want to turn on a song, to talk to someone, or to turn on the television. But if God speaks to us in silence, why do we insist in remaining in the midst of the turmoil? Today, and in this next week, more than ever, I propose you to silence. Get into your cocoon and set the clear and true intention to listen to God and just be still. There's a story that I like very much, which serves well to illustrate all of this. So there was Buddha and some of his friends walking from one city to another. When they began to get thirsty, one of his friends offered to go get some water in a lake that was next to them. While this friend went to get the water, he noticed that the water was very muddy because a wagon had just passed through the lake and left the water super agitated. All the mud that was in the bottom was mixed with the water, making it inappropriate to drink. He returned to Buddha and to the other friends and said that he could not take the water from the lake because the water was dirty. With his great wisdom, Buddha said to him, "No problem, we will sit here under this tree and wait for a while until the mud settles and the water is suitable for our consumption." So they did. They stood there, sat, talked, quiet down for a little while. When his friend returned to the lake, he found crystal clear water. He took some water in a jug and returned to offer it to Buddha and to his other friends. Often we are also troubled, feeling our bodies and minds dirty, full of impurities. When this happens, our first attitude should be to quiet down, to silence. Let the mud settle. In stillness, God reveals Himself. Clear water, living water, is what we all need right now. May we know how to follow the example of Mother Mary, who dedicated her time to elevate herself, climbing mountains and searching to be in the presence of God. Let us also follow the example of Buddha and his friends, who knew how to patiently sit and wait for the mud to come down to quench their thirst. Stillness will cause the mud of distractions to settle, so we can enjoy the peace that arises when we silence and make the choice to be in the presence of God. May you all have a blessed day with much love and cherish. A Celina.